Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Old World Blues with me, Alpha Pi Omega, a total conversion mod for Hearts of Iron 4. So in the last episode we watched how the hand dogs are losing against Lanius' cohort, unfortunately, and we just mentioned that Heaven's Gate declared war on Whitechapel, but there's also a war between Bone Dancers and Kimmel Station, so we're gonna see how things are going to go. For us, the good news is that the reserve battalion is starting to form, which is good, and we just started an operation for the infiltration of the Veil Bandits, and we'll see how things are going to progress there. We also started creating our first new Air Force, which is awesome. Wow, we already have 4 fighters set there. Wait, did I read it correctly? Yeah, it's 1.91 per week. It's gonna go to almost 4 per week, so that's really good. We might have a really nice Air Force in our hands. And Gunrunner expansion has finished. The Gunrunner expansion is a generous donation from the NCR's military budget, intended to be put towards a large-scale expansion of the Gunrunner facilities, so that they might better arm the NCR troops as the push towards standardization is made. Awesome. And I think we're gonna finish with the All is Good in the Boneyard, which is gonna give us extra production efficiency growth, factory output is increased, and Boneyard gains development and trade income. And we upgrade our economy law. Okay. Our economy law is peaceful and prosperous, so not sure what that's gonna do, but after this we have to decide whether we go after the after Rapids or after the Veil Bandits, and I think we're gonna start with the Rapids because the situation is that Caesar's Legion and Delanius' cohort are expanding, and we really need to have that under control. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone there to tell us a bit more about their army, but they got between 15 and 21 divisions, or in this sense companies. So if we put the reserve, well, we would have to switch probably the Southern and the reserve. Well, I'm not sure. I would kind of like it if the Ranger Battalion, the Motorized Battalion, and the Reserve Battalion all worked on this, but that might be a bit too... I mean, why would we lay so much on such few units when we have things like the Southern and Central Brigade? The Central Brigade and Southern Brigade could do this, amazingly well, and the Rangers with them. And the motorized, well, we'll see. We'll see what kind of situation we're gonna be when we get to that. So they can be upgraded. So wait, I think we might want to do the Boneyard first. Wait, did that say to level? Oh, this will increase the level by 1. Okay, so they're now level 7. I was kind of afraid that it said that they can be upgraded to level 1. That would be awful, but hey, it's starting to look pretty good. I wish I could see their templates. Oh, actually I can. Reconnaissance Battalion, 10 Special Forces, and you got 8 Infantry, 1 Fire Team, and 1 Demolition. And support the anti-tank. Okay, so my wish has been granted and I could see that. So promote to you. Yeah, our income is going up. Okay, the infantry is not taking everything away from us. Okay, our first air will be finished very soon. Oh, Trollborn declared war on the Bone Dancers. So I have a feeling that they are going to lose this. I don't know what that means for the war of the Himmelt Station. But I don't really think the Bone Dancers will be happy about this. It's just gonna die. Oh hey, and Okay, so we prepared it, but we never launched it? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Damn it. Oh, in progress. So let's hope that these guys will have a bit more luck during this mission than we had before. So the agents will be delivered close to the shore by one of our merchant vessels. We have already recaltered possible landing sites and timing of enemy patrols to avoid detection. I'll see the progress. So research is going well. The Ranger Mountain training will be done soon. The unobstructed piloting will be done soon. And these will boost our economy immensely. So looking forward to that. But yeah, after all is good in the Boneyard, we will have to make a strategic decision. And I really think the Rapids are a better target right now. Because that will make us... If they declare war on us or on the Mojave territories, we will need as much border with them as possible. And this will be good. So the Bonanzas took 4 states. Okay, so they managed to annex these guys, but now they're facing the Troll Warren, and I don't think that's gonna go well for them. That's not going to go good for them. We're getting a decent amount of experience here. Yeah, you guys will train for a while. So always good in the Boneyard. Under the leadership of Allgood Murphy, the Boneyard has flourished in ways that were previously unthinkable. It has become a beacon of progress within the NCR, and to a lesser extent the Wasteland on the whole. So great. So how did it change our economy policy? Peaceful and prosperous. Nothing. We just got another... Okay, we got unassimilated refugees, which I guess is okay. So now we have to decide, are we going against the Baja or are we going against the Rapids? And I think we're gonna go here because that's dealing with our military. And we want the general. So reorganize the expeditionary forces, and we need to decide who we're gonna go with. So who are we going to go with? So Big Marshal, the Baron. Mobilization speed, recruitable population, but lowers the special forces capacity. You lower stability, but increase war support, planning speed, and max speed. And you increase special forces attack, defense, and add minimum capacity, but the division training time is plus 10%. Well, neither of these guys is actually really good. I have a feeling we just might go with the Ranger General. What would that entail? Army experience, Navy experience, and changing popularity of technocracy. Oh, but this would help with democracy. General Demon becomes a commanding officer. What's Demon doing here? But he lowers stability. That's weird. That is weird. But I guess, you know, democracy doesn't always mean stability. That's also really... White Legs took 13 states. Really? 13 states. Ranger Mountain training. Where are the White Legs? Because Okay, well, they're growing near my new score. Oh, hey! Oh, no. I thought that they were making headway, but they don't. Anyway. Research slot available. So that was the first Ranger decision. Ranger Wasteland training. Or Heavy Trooper Close Quarter Tactics. No, we're gonna go with more Ranger training. Oh, and this would increase their minimum capacity. Oh, okay. So these all work like that. We haven't really done much here, yeah, and we can start upgrading to better weapons here. So let's focus more on weapons than tactics, because this is the basis for our future. But yeah, it's good to know that we can greatly upgrade the capacity. I don't know. Oh, not enough special forces cap. Okay, well, that's awesome, but so we're stuck with 8. Got it. The Barons War. Okay. So here are the Rangers. I give them everything, yeah, but they can grow bigger, so this is what we get. The Barons War. There is no misunderstanding within the NCR as to which border is its weakest. For the northern lands of the NCR haven't seen large-scale military action or involvement since the NCR's 80s war, almost 10 years ago. It was during this time that many vulnerabilities within the NCR became clear, not the least of which was the substantial time it can take for the NCR to mobilize and move its military north. When faced with the realization that the NCR's military was largely incapable of protecting or patrolling the rural northern reaches... Really? The many influential and wealthy Brahmin barons took to protecting their own property with private military forces. Dozens and sometimes hundreds of mercenaries being paid to patrol acres of grazing land and to fight off rustlers. While initially harmless, the situation has grown more dangerous in recent years, as barons have taken to engaging in endless skirmishes with one another for land Brahmin, while using their political clout to keep local law enforcement off their backs. And yet, something has happened that no amount of clout can hide. The Poker family, a group of barons past their prime, openly murdered their prime rival on the streets of Sacramento. Okay. Where did that happen? Reading. Okay, can't see that. In Sacramento. In a gunfight involving no fewer than 50 men and resulted in numerous civilian casualties. This event ignited a powder keg of infighting among the barons, who now sent thousands of mercenaries to raid each other's holdings in the countryside and in various towns. Dozens of civilians have died and an unprecedented amount of property damage has been dealt. What's more, the flow of food to the densely populated urban regions of the NCR has all but stopped. This is a disaster that must be brought under control before starvation sets in. So we gain the Barons War, which grants huge penalties. Okay, so we lost course or on many of our territories, but is this going to continue somehow? Because there was the Barons of the NCR and I'm not sure which one. The Emergency Council. Okay, so this is the thing that's gonna come to deal with it, but we need 15 more days and then we can start working on that. Okay. So we might have waited a bit too long for this. We'll need to fix the system. Well, more protection for us then. But I guess enslaving scientists. Oh wow, you can actually check their tech tree. I had no idea that worked. Okay. But I was interested in something else. Okay, you guys can go. No, that's not the. That's the one. This one, the motorized. Oh, and I wanted to see how the operation was going here. Okay. So the second part, it's quite a shame that some veiled bandit soldiers have run up gambling debts, but at least those debts make them useful to us, is ending, and then we may lay low and bundle the population. And we'll receive army infiltration, okay. So the last part of the operation now, our agents will lay low and blend into the population until they are ready for the next mission. Should an opportunity arise to exfiltrate by other means, they will take it. Cool. And let's take the cases. This is the candle shop again, so good for us. By the way, did this give us anything here? Let's ask you to help settlements, but that's about it. A nationwide assimilation drive. Okay, let's assimilate the refugees. And we have finished our first full wing. So that is really nice. How's the construction of the airfield going? Actually, it's not going at all because where did all of our production go? Consumer goods 108. Okay, so I guess this national spirit has really screwed us over. Where is it? Here. Monthly population minus 10%. Consumer goods factors 20%. Okay! Oh hell. So that is an issue. Well, I guess our airfield can have a second air wing, and we're gonna call this one a second NCR wing. Democracy. Actually, I think we might have you training, which is going to be a bit of an issue because many of you will crash, but right now they have very poor skills, so let's have them train. Genta del Sol has joined Caesar's Legion. Okay. So you're deploying and you're gonna train. They keep growing. That's not good. But I think we'll have to focus on the Baron's War right now because there's no point in us ignoring it. Yeah, the Emergency Council, the NCR buyout. Baron of Barons. Or the diplomatic mission, the steel deal, the new patron, and all is good. Okay, but does that remove the Baron's War? Yeah, okay. Or Exodus of Wealth. So, reorganize the expeditionary forces. So here we have to decide what we're gonna go with. Wendell Peterson believes, above all other things, that the future of the NCR lies in the East. Raiders, tribals, and legionaries be damned. To this end, he has spent much of his first year in office drumming up support for the ambitions of Mojave Expedition, which is meant to bring as much of southern Nevada and California under the NCR's control as possible. Yet in order to make such a dream a reality, he is going to have to deal with various political parties. Each pushes their own agenda, and each wants to put their own figurehead in the most ambitious post in the NCR's military. Yet it is only with this support that Peterson can gain the congregation of votes he needs to launch the expedition. General Drummond, Mossman, or Big Jim? So this is the big decision. Staff standards. Oligarchy. I guess let's go with General Drummond because that's the democracy. I prefer the Ranger General, but yeah, let's go with Drummond. And let's go with the Emergency Council now, because we need to deal with the situation ASAP. We can't really have this much issue here. The Great Khans declared war. So you guys are training, that's awesome. Rookies. Okay, hey, that's pretty cool. Their air attack and other penalties is actually decreasing with the training as well. So they don't have to go all the way to the level. I did not know that. So you get a bonus based on experience and not only based on your current level. That's pretty cool. I can appreciate that. Actually, you guys, I need to grow a bit more. Okay, so you guys are the next step into the reserve battalion, and we get standardized tools. Nice. That is awesome. Yeah, this one is way ahead of time. So let's instead go with, I guess we can go with crop rotation, monthly population, and appeal to refugees, and we get an extra manpower to boot. So that's pretty good. The white machine gun is going to be a huge change. We'll need a huge upgrade here. Okay, so the Emergency Council. The Emergency Council. The situation in the north has thrown the entire NCR into chaos, and dozens are dying each day. There is only so much that can be done on short notice, and even as troops are being shipped north... sorry, my watch was vibrating. As troops are being shipped north, in an attempt to bring an end to the chaos, many powerful NCR politicians and military commanders have formed an emergency council to handle the situation. Yet, even now the council has fallen into infighting, with the two most powerful political figures present, Anton I. Flynn and Sean Allgood Murphy, clashing during every encounter. Flynn believes that the easiest method of dealing with the situation is to simply hire the mercenaries employed by the barons, and to redistribute the land of more violent barons to loyal ones, such as himself. Murphy, however, believes that this is simply a power play on Flynn's part, and thinks the answer lies with outside help, namely the Brotherhood of Steel, who used to patrol and protect the region. The military commanders present aren't fond of either plan, and even now consider ignoring the council to take decisive action. Okay, so we have three possibilities. Flynn's buyout, which means it helps the oligarchy. And and then we gain 2 extra civilian workshops in the end. Or always good, that's the diplomatic mission that would help with Western Brotherhood and Mojave chapter. Or Exodus of Wealth, that's the military intervention. Okay, we get outposts. I think Allgood's Marfa diplomatic mission to the Brotherhood might be best. Though Exodus of Wealth supports democracy. The Brahmins Mill. Oh, this would increase the stability as well. An extra population. Okay, let's go with the Exodus of Wealth. That's the military intervention, right? Okay, Exodus of Wealth. That is great. That is just great. So we'll see how that's gonna go. And hey, we completed the Infiltrate Army mission. Nice. Okay, so what did that give us? Oh, we now know way more about their infantry. Cool. So what else can we do here now? Bribe leadership. Steal enemy supplies. Okay. Steal army secrets. Let's steal enemy supplies. I actually think that might be useful to us. Excellent. Okay. Agents will infiltrate across a neutral border. Border guards in the area are expected to be less alert, and we have already identified a number of areas where border patrols are very infrequent. Our agents will get close to a person involved with the project and apply their charms to gain additional insights. While we don't expect anyone to hand over a full set of blueprints for some quality company time, pillow talk is often unguarded. Our agents will escape by crossing the border at night in a remote location. Local guides are standing by to assist in navigating the treacherous area. Okay, we use 200 infantry equipment. Okay, let's try that and see what we're gonna get. Anyway, this episode will be slightly shorter, but I have to go. So thank you for joining me. In the next one, we're hopefully going to finish the Baron's War and refocus our efforts on the Rapids. But it's not that bad because we are preparing our units and the reserve battalion for the eventual attack. So yeah, I'd like it to lead it. Even if we just dedicate some troops from here to the reserve battalion and let it lead the attack, supported by the motorized battalion and the Rangers. Yeah, so see you next time.